was watching.
I need to.
That's the way down. But your head will never see it. Plenty of way into the interrogation room, where you will have the option of doing the non-lethal takedown by using this thing on an unconscious overseer placed in that chair.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
And that's apparently where the mask down in the High Overseer's hidden chamber comes from. Now let's read this. The heritage brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contract, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forever unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding ritual should the need arise. The recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. You see, that's non-lethal. But I'm not gonna use it. The Great Trial. Spending 2 years in the company of heretics, the insane, and those rare black-hearted villains who were truly practitioners of magic, I can say that with truth that I have seen such things as to break the minds of most. While the trials and burnings weighed heavily upon my heart, I must chronicle what have been a unique opportunity to witness the multifarious perversions that the outsider bestows upon those who seek his black counsel. Many of those we faced were accused of bewitching their neighbors or family, controlling them from afar, or even walking around in their skins. And I have seen this with my own eyes, as one woman slid into the form of another, prowling unseen until a vigilant overseer struck down both the witch and her host. Others detailed herein were found to stand in 2 places seemingly at once, or to vanish from one place and appear in another. Our work was dire, we knew, for if the followers of the outsider can truly inhabit the skins of another or move from place to place like the wind, then how can we hope to erect walls to keep him out? It was these trials that first led to us investigating barrier beyond the physical. Well, we have a few more rooms to explore before we finish. I don't think there's anything in here. Maybe down here? Yes. here.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as bloody-minded as they say. Left a trail of bodies. And the way he dodged the axe, we can't rule out black magic. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
He's right behind you. The movements of Corvo are autonomous. Known movements returned after an official deployment of roughly 2 months after departure from Crystal. Mission included stops at other major islands at the behest of the Empress Jasmine Caldwin. A riot bearing ill news, immediately apprehended for her murder. Last confirmed sighting, entering sewers under Coldridge Prison after escaping execution under unusual circumstances. Testimony for citizen Trey Dover. Confidence moderate, unconfirmed. Statement: person matching subject description seen conversing with unknown woman near gates of the Academy of Natural Philosopher. Well, that's not right. Testimony for citizen Benjamin Harribit. Confidence low, unconfirmed. Statement: person matching subject description seen fraternizing with Oxhurst just outside the city. Well, not right either. Testimony from citizen Charlotte Cadenhead. Confidence low, second hand. An overheard conversation implying one of the parties involved had knowledge of subject. Subject alliance unknown. Recommended search of his state district based on subject's prior position and authority and privilege. I think there's one more guard in here, but maybe not. Well, the case of Arx Deposit from Mary Wallace. I smelled a peculiar stench coming from Agatha's window one night. As I looked in the window, I saw her burning over a fire, the bones of something small along with clumps of hair. Deposit from Herbert Alcott. On several evenings as I came home from work, I saw Agatha peering at me unnaturally from behind the curtains. On the 5th day, I felt pain in my stomach upon approaching her home. Outcome: Agatha's home was searched, several outlawed items were found, and Agatha was caught as she attempted to flee from the back door. The interrogation yielded little of use. Home and property seized, and for the Abbey, remains cremated. And the second stricture. I have read all of the strictures up there, so no need to do that again. Confiscation log. Accused Archibald Pelling, recovered effigy of the Lord Regent. Sentenced to 3 years imprisonment at Coldridge. Accused Bethesda Gold, recovered collection of animal skull carved with pictograph sigils. Sentence home confiscated. Accused Charles Hanley, recovered book of ritual. Sentence home and property seized, banished to the flooded district. That's not a nice fate. That's the same book as... well, that appeared to be most of it. But the structure I have read. Dillian Jacobs. Admitted violence, theft of neighbor's food. Requires half wages to be given to neighbor for a month. Name: Millicent Ridgway. Admitted violent adultery. Requires 1 year in the service.